Okay, so I keep on running out of battery, I guess, or memory or something like that. So I just took off from where I left off. It was Zechariah 13:9, and we just read 1 Peter 1-7. And yeah, so now I'm still on 10 Commandments, and we're on verse 5. Honor your father and your mother so that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God is given to you. Okay, so we just did that one. And we talked about like the honoring your family and your parents and stuff like that. And I really didn't know why we honor them. Yeah, well, I do know why we honor them, and I do honor my parents. I just don't understand how it's going to make you live long in the land, unless it's about an inheritance thing. And, well, I don't want to get into that one. Family can be hard. Okay, but anyways, and that's I'm being truthful because the truth hurts. It does, and family hurts. I've had a lot of pain from my family, but I have a lot of blessings as well. Okay. You shall not murder. That's number 6. Don't murder. So murdering could also be like, I hate you. Everything you touch, you ruin. You're not beautiful. Just, you know, that could be murder. That just putting somebody down, or even a physical action, or a plot or plan to hurt somebody. That's murder. To like have them lose their credibility in the world or something like that. Or gaslighting. Or, yeah, rumors. That's a form of murder, and Jesus really doesn't like it. He doesn't want you to say rumors. So, and that's not coming from me. That's from the Bible. But it says chapter 12 about the parents, and then it is Exodus 20:13. You shall not murder, and then number 7 commandment is you shall not commit adultery. And so, don't commit adultery, sex before marriage. Even looking lustfully at another person, like if a man looks lustfully or a woman looks lustfully at somebody, they've already committed adultery in their own heart. It's where your heart is. That is the committing of adultery. And yeah, it's where your heart is. So if you are thinking thoughts that are provocative towards that person, or even playing with the idea of being like that, then you have already committed adultery. It's not just always sex. I mean, yeah, and if you're doing it before marriage, I had an argument not too long ago with my husband about this. Like, I had sex before I got married, and I was at a very young age. Not too young, but a young age. And I had a oneness with that person, and I know that person. So sex is a communion with God. It really is. It's a connection. That's why God created us to be with Him and our husband. He wants us to be connected to Him. And He created sex to be an intimacy with Him as well. Not like that kind of thing. It's when you're with your husband, it's a beautiful... sorry, I'm trying to find a place to set this down because I keep on hitting the thing. But a beautiful... He wants to be a part of everything. Jesus wants to be a part of every experience that we have in this world. Our bodies are not our own. So just think about it. If you are committing adultery and you're saved, like if you're having sex with somebody that's not your husband and you are saved, your body's not your own. Jesus is having that affair with you, with that other person that doesn't belong, and you know, it's unfruitful. So it's a very difficult topic to talk about, but I think it needs to be talked about. Even masturbation is committing adultery. I struggle with that. The thoughts of it and even that, and I pray, but I think God gives us, like, he helps us. I mean, he will take away desires. If you pray, he will take away desires and wants and needs. You just got to trust, believe, and, but we're not perfect. We're still sinners. We're in our flesh, and our flesh is very, very evil. So just keep that in mind, Our souls are inside of our flesh, and our flesh is very, very evil, bad. It wants what it wants, and it is out to pull us down. It really is. But we stay on track, stay the race, and see through, and Christ will lead us. He will lead and guide us. He will get us out of this. Just hold on. Beloved, hold on. God is with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you, and he will help you get through this. Just have faith, patience, and think of the scripture about love. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not envy, it's not boastful, it's not self-seeking, and it will get you through. All right, so the next one is 2015, and that is the 8th commandment. You shall not steal. So don't take from your work, don't take time, stealing money, stealing, coming in late to work is a form of stealing. I mean, I'm putting that out there because I come to work so late. I feel so bad for my company. I love them, but I come to work so late. I can't help it. I don't know how to wake up in the morning. Oh, Jesus, please forgive me. I confess that, and I ask for forgiveness. Alright, so you shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. So that is 2016, and that is the 9th commandment. Do not bear false witness against your neighbor. So saying, bear false witness against your neighbor, like a plot against your neighbor, like, oh man. So if your neighbor says, oh, that's a tough one. Okay, something's going on with your neighbor and you call the cops and they're not really doing the thing that they were doing, and you say that they're doing it, you just bared false witness. That is a good example. All right. Like, trying to get your neighbor in trouble if they are not doing anything at all. So, I mean, I could look at my own personal example, like, I don't want to throw my husband under the bus. It's not my place, and I want the kingdom to judge that. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that there because the kingdom, Jesus, he's going to judge that one. That's his. So, anyways, but let's just say about the neighbor, if your neighbor didn't do anything and you go and say, he did that, and he gets arrested for something that he didn't do, then that's false witness. That's my own opinion. I hope I'm smart enough to have that correct, but yeah. All right, so the 10th commandment, maybe that was the 10th commandment. Oh no, you shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, nor his male servant, nor his female servant, nor his ox, nor his donkey, nor anything that your neighbor has. So, example, ladies, if your neighbor has a Louis Vuitton purse or a purse of some sort, I don't know, randomly big name or something, and I'm not being a commercial for somebody, I probably shouldn't have said that name, but has a purse of some sort and you think it's really cute and you really like it, you just coveted because you liked what your neighbor had and that you desired and wanted it. You could take that into action and then break the other commandment and steal, and there you've committed to 10 commandments. So I really hope I am saying this right. It is so hard to explain things. I've never done it before, and explaining the 10 commandments is very difficult. Yeah. But that my topic wasn't supposed to be about the Ten Commandments, and God made it that way. He's awesome. It was really about this thing and how God molds us and shapes us and directs us and leads us, and we are to abide by his will. And I think I'm going to leave it at that because, yeah, God is awesome. I can go on forever because I have all this knowledge, and I love to study, and I love the direction that he directs towards. Yeah. So sorry it cut out to so little shorts, but it's good. All right. May the Lord keep you. May his face shine upon you. May he be gracious unto you. In Jesus' name, amen.